Bruh.
Hey, Robert J, man. Didn't dig that. I did.
Bruh.
Hey, Tritus.
Let's get this pretty started. Link thoughts. Folded hands.
Raptor J, thanks so much for the folded hands. Sounded almost like golden hands. Not to be confused with diamond hands. Thanks, man, for the 690 and 1337 out the gate. Before I can say what episode we're on, which is 1009. Good to see all of you. I mean, it's like nearly 500 people before we even start. So really grateful to have you today on this Thursday, which is Patreon night tonight. So we'll have a second stream. It'll just be more podcast form. But on this, stream, we'll be talking about Bitcoin, all the the comings and goings of the price action, right? What's up, Holland? Thank you for the 5 super chat. Bat connecting the jar. Bat killing it today, man. Up almost 8 freaking %. Wonderful. About time, man. That's, you know, just been accumulating Bat for like 2 years. And it's just been, you know, it's had like 2 good runs, really. 2 of them in like 2 years. It's kind of in the middle of a 3rd one, maybe. You know what I'm talking about. Rimplong, 4th Street, 4 stamp leather belt.
Rimplong tip $25. Hey man, can you put Z on the list, Lols?
Z? Find out what it means to me. Thanks, man. What is going on, chat? What are y'all doing, man? What's up, Danny, dude? Alright, so we will look at Z and Smee, or whatever. Thank you, dude, for the 5 super chat. Y'all are incredible. I don't know what to say. Alright, thank you. I'm writing down the other one. So it's ZI and... oh, it's just Link. Alright, we'll look at both of these after this analysis of Bitcoin. Alright, so... I was focusing pretty hard on just, you know, history and stuff of this asset around this area and found something. All right, so someone even brought up ABCD, which it's always possible. I mean, that could happen. That would be wild. I don't know, see if it would be viable at that point because it might be such a mega breakout. Someone's like, is there an ABCD on Bitcoin? If there was one, a short... see, this is too deep, man. It's not a 618. You know, the 618 is here. This wick went down too deep. But he's just talking about maybe where the candle close was. It's just his idea. And then the, you know, going short between a 1272 and a 1618. ABCDs are like dragons. They're not near as reliable as the XABCDs. Because there's one less letter. But, I don't know. Hey, we'll get up there, we'll talk about it some more, alright? We got way more to talk about than some freaking scrubby, probably not valid ABCD right now, okay? Alright, so on this chart on Bitstamp, you know, just got this of the symmetrical triangle. You're trying to break back out, you know, half-heartedly. You're falling back in. The bullish divergence continued to play out. What was talked about yesterday, right? If someone is bearish here, maybe the best thing to do is nothing versus going short, because you'd be losing money right now. You'd be taking a decent loss, $150+ loss, trying to short this. Why would one want to short an asset when the market's literally telling you impending price action continuation to the upside on the oscillators on a decently significant time scale? Oh yeah, critical thinking. There's nothing wrong with that.
I like you, but you're crazy.
Thanks so much, Kai and Wolf 420. I like you, but you're crazy, man. Oh no, it's not on. Man, this is so trolly. This freaking app.
I like you, but you're crazy, man. This is better days. Ugh, excuse me. Alright, so my throat.
Bruh.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. So, you know, that was like the idea. So, bearish, you don't do anything. You're bullish, alright, let it ride. Let it happen. And look at this scam wick. I hear someone got stopped out because of this wick. And look at the hammer and the engulfing candle afterwards, just to destroy dreams. Staying above the 200 moving average. Alright, so on this little rally that has not been anything impressive, we are soon approaching 99.50, which you know, hey, breaking above 9,600 anytime, we can go up to 99.50. We're really close, man. We got extremely close. BizLink. JFA, man. Thanks so much, dude. Jeez. John, no, absolutely not. You do not have to be a patron to join the Discord. Discord is free.
Hello Master Ray, I need your technical analysis on Vilink Technologies Vile, thanks. Thumbs up.
Thank you, dude.
I demand an arrogant wheel spin. Smiley face. Much love. Robin.
My God,
Blue
dude.
Heart.
What?
0.211483560 LTC.
Yanaslav, thanks for the Litecoin contribution, around $10 of man. All right, Coinbase takes 2 cents. It's highway robbery.
Bruh.
Thanks, dude. We'll look at Vizlink. I guess we'll do an arrogant spin. Because I know, dude, it's just like such a joke. Yeah, right. It's just not going to land on Chuck. There's nothing you can do about it. All your dreams right now about to be shattered. Destroyed. See? Too easy, man. Alright, that's the arrogant wheel. Anyway, so let me go to what chart is it that I was looking at this? 99.50. That's the thought here, okay? Stay with me. Stay focused. I know it's a little tough with this stuff going on, but 99.50. Let's go back to February. Look, it's right here. This yellow line right here. You see it? Let's go back to February. What happened, chat? When we broke it, 99.50 was broken. Oh my God, we could be kings. 10,550 got hit, resistance from October 26th or whatever. And then we reversed. Fell below 99.50. Oh man, that sucks. We rallied. Attempted rally, lower high. Man, that's not good. Hidden bearish divergence to boot. And you dumped to make a lower low again. Bounced off the 200 moving average, kind of like we're doing now. All right, hey, maybe we're in business. Maybe in February, late February, or February 19th, we could be kings again if we break above 99.50, because we know it's a historical overhead resistance from 2018. But what happened? You rallied one more time and back tested it once you fell below it as resistance to confirm to market participants that that is a valid resistance still. And from there, where did you go? Straight down to the next available major historical support resistance from 2018, which was 8,500, before rallying, having a scrub attempt and dumping again. The whole market, stock market, precious metals market, every market went to heck there. So that's real, okay? Please understand where we are. We're close to that. Let's go back, October 2019. So we broke through it, kind of, maybe the 60 minute, you can see some candles above it.
Can you check out Nat when you have him in? THX bra.
Thank you, Adam, for the 5 super chat. Yeah, Nat Connect.
Yeah, there's a dart in my neck, man.
Is that a dart in your neck? I'm lost, help me. My friend's company Z went public on NASDAQ today. Something to watch.
Man, mushroom, thanks so much for the dart in my neck, man. Like, bitch crazy.
Yeah, that's already been requested. What is going on? Y'all love some ZI. People just hungry for new tickers.
China to me, China.
You think LK will fill the gap?
Freaking scam. Maybe. Hey, in China, anything's possible, man. All right. We'll take a gander. This is getting a little long. Oh, man. All right, so back in 2019, just to finish this, so you can understand, and we broke it, man. Let's go to 60 minute real quick, see if we had candles above it. Come on, man. It's February, and then this is October. We do. Okay, we had one candle close above it, right? And you just reversed right after it. But I just want you to see. All right, we broke it, man. We're doing things. And then you rallied, attempted rally. You hit 99.50 like the Jesus man. And look what happened after that. You never saw it again until February of 2020. All right, so something to take into consideration right now is the fact that we did break 99.50 for the 3rd time in less than a year. We did it, man. But now we're below it. It's like the same story. Is this going to be a different finish? Are we going to test 99.50 and fail and then begin our descent down to much lower prices? Dang, that'd be a good straw poll, wouldn't it? This is a perfect straw poll. My God, let's just do it. Because it's probably only going to do one thing or another, right? What will happen at 99.50, right? That's got to be like the question. And then it's like, break it again and moon. Or test it, fail, and begin the sell-off. I don't know, right? I mean, we'll say begin the major reversal to the downside. And that's it, right? Break it again like we did in Moon. Test it, fail, and begin the major reversal. I think those are good. It's good, right? Here we go. I'm posting this now. Go cast your votes, all right? Remember, and I'm saying this, testing it, failing, beginning major reversal to the downside, because based on history, that has happened both times. And this is the only time after that, all right? So, Sir Charles. Yeah, tell your sister I say hi. Yeah, dude, 2 votes, it's half and half, man. Who will win? Well, that's a lot of... Got 120 votes coming. Of course, we have a stream divided. Like always. I mean, hey, how you okay? It's the same vote, isn't it? Look, whether it's 2 votes or 150, it's about the exact same. What? Mail-in ballots, yes, for sure. But I can't. I mean, by the time he gets here, your answer may already be whatever happening. Okay, so good stuff. Let's go back. Let's take a look, dude. Just at the different ways we've been perceiving Bitcoin. I think there's bearish arguments, bullish arguments. Here's a little bit more of the bullish argument on the daily for Bitcoin. Just Coinbase charts. You know, this is the way we've been looking at it. The way it's anchor points on the top, one on the bottom, and still hanging within it. It looks fine. I mean, it looks completely fine here. Still ascending triangle looking behavior. 99.50, huge area. It is so important.
Making a killing with as in my IRA. We hit the 1.618 today. Absolutely beautiful chart. 0.04142611 ETH.
Jason, thank you so much for the $10.04 worth of Ethereum. Let's go, man. Well, congratulations. Retirement money can't be, well, hopefully it's Roth. I think you said Roth, you just said IRA. They can't tax you, man, on your sick, fat, stupid gains if it's Roth. Traditional, they can. They will. At 59.5 when you take it out. Then they start forcing you to take it out at a later age or something. You don't want to. But anyway, thank you, Bitcoin, in the channel, uptrend. I don't think you're really in trouble on the daily until you break 8,700. That's it. I mean, I think if we're getting down to 8,700 again, we might be in a lot of trouble, dude. All right. So that's one way of looking at it on the daily. Let's look at it on the daily in another way. And we're going to get to the request for sure. But, you know, this is important. We are at very important areas. Look, dude, we talked about it yesterday. This is the third time in less than a year we've majorly made it up here in its own. They each have their own respective waves up, right? Completely different than the other. So it's like a trilogy to a movie, man. All right, October, A New Hope. February, Empire Strikes Back. And here we are. We're on Return of the Jedi at this resistance. So we don't know if the protagonists are going to win. Protagonists in the situation being bulls. But we know where we are in the, at least in the movie, we're pretty deep into it. They're on Endor, you know. Luke's already in the Emperor's room. That's how deep we are. That's how close we are. All right. So we will have an outcome of this trilogy soon, whether it's terrible or amazing. Okay. What was it? Gemini? I can't remember. Yes, Gemini. So this is the other way to look at it. This is the bearish way to perceive Bitcoin, where you got to be careful. Because if this trend is so stupid and bullish, maybe, you know, you see 10,600, which you would still be contained within the parameters of this potential pattern that is not valid yet, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. You do not have 5 yet, even though I've seen Bitcoin show 4 touches like a wedge and dump violently to the downside. And it was even at this, literally at this level where it was created. So the argument for maybe bearish would be, all right, man, a high on price, a higher high on price, much lower levels of positive momentum and lower levels of relative strength, impending price action versus the downside majorly. I mean, if that was to play out, we just know in a bear market or at the end of a wave, that would play out like crazy. So if you did think about this as a valid pattern, at least we could target it like we did gold, even though we know gold rallied a little bit today. Right, 100% if it broke out, which we have no idea if it did ever, wherever the breakout was, you'd measure the move, and it's like 7,800, which is around 7,700, which is somewhat of a historical daily support resistance. All right, so that is, you know, you think about it. I mean, at a resistance, deep retraces, 88, 95% retraces from your previous highs with the divergence. Those are some decent coinciding variables there, right? That's a decent argument for bears. I mean, it's not terrible at all. So you watching the stream, I just want you to be aware of this scenario that could very well play out. Extremely valid of an argument, okay? Because that's what it's about, man. TA is about having an argument based on technical analysis, not, oh man, I can just feel it. I can just, oh, it's tethered printing money or something. I think that's it. No, that's not how it works. So that was this look. And then we need to go to the weekly for you to also just be reminded right here. Don't forget this, man. This is serious. Anchor point 1, all-time highs. Great FOMO 2017. Anchor point 2 was the bull run, you know, June 2019. Buying climax, high to low. Retraced 61.8% of the way and no higher. That was exactly what it hit before it reversed. All right? So you are at this supply line. You've intra-week already broken out, but pulled back within it. So you have regarded this as resistance. So it's like you got that bearish argument there, but then it's like, if you do break this, there could be huge potential for upside. Though we know if we fail, lots of downside potential, right? Isn't it crazy? So I'm just telling you, man, this is like where Bitcoin is like a movie. I think the whole way up, it wasn't like a movie until now. All right. This is like a sporting event where like two teams are like tied up. It's the top of the ninth, whatever, or it's the fourth quarter. You name it, man. We're there. So you can't tell me you can't get entertainment out of charts because of the analysis, the resistance we're at. Okay, so something I thought was really cool. I don't know if it really matters talking about, but I used Fibonacci from the all-time high to that 3150 low, and I also used Fibonacci from the June 26, 2019 high to the crash low. And we have confluence here, 382618. You got confluence at 11,500, also a little confluence at 13,700. But this is what's so incredible with those Fibonacci's. It's so crazy that the 1272 Fib extension from this high to low lines up perfectly with a major 78.6% retrace. The 1414 perfectly lines up with an 88% retrace. The 100% retrace lines up perfectly with the 1.618 golden mean ratio. I mean, you know, probably people out there that don't give a crap, but the people that truly understand Fibonacci and stuff, this is wild. I can't even believe it's that perfect. Fibonacci's fake, man, in crypto. Well, how? How can it be? That's too perfect of confluence on each node. All right, I wanted to share that with you. Let's check on that poll real quick and we'll start getting to it, man. All right, 226 votes. If you're so inclined to exercise your right, I'm posting straw poll again because we know 9950, man. It is the final battle of the trilogy. So it looks like, wow, Wow, dude. The slight majority of the audience thinks we're going to break it again and moon. And then the large minority thinks we're going to test it, fail, and begin the major reversal to the downside, just like we did in episode 4 and 5 of the movie. You know, I'm just kidding, but you get it. So let's keep those votes rolling in. Pretty good poll, man. I like this one a lot.
Hey Mitch, TA checks for your TA. What do you think is a realistic low for Bitcoin before it's too late, and when I should just buy 10.5k?
Well, this is an area where, again, just talking about it, this is where, you know, the rebels could blow up the Death Star, or, I don't know, the rebels suck and the Empire is too powerful and you get wrecked, right? I mean, that's why I'm doing the poll, because there's just no clear discernible edge right now. And when there's not a clear discernible edge, we're kind of just guessing. So, I mean, TA is not meant for fortune telling at all given times, right? I'm not supposed to. I'm doing it wrong, right? I'm doing you all a disservice if at all times I know where Bitcoin's probably going next, right? I just don't. I apply the technical analysis. You know how I do that. And if there's an edge, there's an edge, right? There was an edge here, right? There was a hidden bearish divergence, right? It sold off, route again. Then like more divergence. Okay, that's impending price action versus downside. You got that reversal of the downside. Then eventually near the bottom of the range, you showed bullish divergence, an edge on the market. That was what gave us maybe indication to believe a reversal to the upside was coming. We got it. And then as we had this crazy sell-off here, there ended up being, well, there was hidden bullish divergence here that manifested into the crazy run-up and then the crazy Bart Simpson square up. And then now we have that more of an edge where it was hidden bullish divergence, where that's where, hey man, that's kind of implying there might be continuation of the upside in price, and it's actually playing out. But beyond that, with like these forecasts that I guess you're all acclimated to or you're all used to because you watch other streamers, I just don't do that kind of stuff. Like, all right, I don't think you want to at this point. I don't think you want to fall below 9,400 anymore. If you do that, you're now establishing a real lower low. This is kind of a low now. This was like a low here at 8,500, then a new higher low at 8,700, and now we got 9,400 as a new low. And so now it's like, dude, falling below that, you could be seeing 87 to 8,500 real fast again, okay? So, you know, I'm sure there are other people on YouTube that forecast much better than me. But at this time, basically even on the daily, it's just kind of nebulous with a little bit of bearish divergence, but you're showing accumulation. The trend is bullish until it's not. Remember, the daily trend is bullish until we break with confirmation 8,700. That's when we know we're screwed. But until then, you're okay. On the 4 hour, you don't want to break 9,400. Okay. All right. Zoom Info Technologies. All right, this was the first request, I do believe. Congratulations to Zoom Info Technologies IPOing, I guess, or getting listed at least. It hit a high of $41.94 and hit a low of $32 and closed the first day of its existence $34.50. There's nothing to look at. Congratulations.
Clipping coupons in the stock market.
Yeah, dude, you did it, dude. Oh, good. So that's actually 2 requests people had, right? So, boom. Got 2 birds stoned at once or something.
Could we take a peek at NCLA?
Is that a joint?
Sure, we'll put it on the list. So here's your link, the second request or whatever. Yeah, I've been looking at log scale, been serving us well for a freaking year or so. It has breached $4.25, which is a major resistance area. You've been back testing it, but I'm kind of getting a little blah. I mean, hidden divergence playing out too, but you're just kind of literally making a lower high than your previous high. Can you see this? It's discernible as F. You look, you sold off, you've rallied, and at a lower high. That's not that good, man. That's not what you want to see. You want a higher high, but you're holding on to, it looks like, this 75% trend line of the equidistant channel. Staying above 425, I mean, the next real target's around 475, or this upsloping resistance, which has been extremely well respected, which just recently it was respected like that, right? And it didn't even test the all-time high on Link. So, I mean, I guess you can say you're starting to try to show hidden bullish divergence again or something. But you got to get a pivot, which you're not really getting yet. All right, just like that, and you're not getting that waning negative Momo yet like we like to see. And we not only do we like seeing the waning negative Momo, we also want to get some more confidence with a bullish Japanese candlestick reversal like we saw on Bitcoin with the bullish engulfing candle. It was, remember, June 1st, before our crazy run up, we were showing the hidden bullish divergence with no confirmation, but the first 4-hour candle of the new month of June, we engulfed bullishly. That's when I pinged patrons at everyone, hey man, we got what we're looking for with the divergence that gives you more confidence, and then maybe just 16 hours later, boom, exploded to 10,420 before reversing, and now, you know, even more hidden divergence. We didn't really get a nice Japanese candlestick reversal on this extended hidden divergence on Bitcoin. All right, so that's what I'm saying. It just maybe, but what if you start selling? It could get invalidated.
If you're learning, could you please take a look at NKL and let me know what's your analysis?
Sure. What's up, Marco, dude? Thank you for the 10. It's like NOLA, but with a K. Wow. I mean, what do I see something here? No, I don't really see a pattern or something where, hey, let's trade it, dude. Let's go long. You just made a lower high. So, but you're still above your critical 425. I mean, if it stays above 425 long enough, whether it tests it again or not, I don't know. That would mean eventually, if Bitcoin stayed strong, 475 is a target. You break that, man, well, you could be off, dude, because like there's, I mean, I don't know. I think $5 would be the target after 475. That's like all-time highs. $5. I mean, this is wonderful, dude. Congratulations on Visalign or Visline. Vislink, excuse me. Technologies. Yeah, telecom. Moons. I mean, it's up 168.24% today, and after hours is up 9.65%. All right, so this is like an altcoin. You know, this is like somebody who owns OMG coin. Well, man, you know, I bought it because I believed in the technology. I believed in all these things. But you've lost everything. I mean, you've lost your house, your family probably owning this thing through all this time, and finally, we got down to 10.86 cents before we reversed, and now you're at $1.14. But this thing, this asset, I don't even know how this is real life. Somehow this asset IPO'd around $83,509. What of this, dude? What even is this? So do you want me to get cute here and, like, I don't know, try to do stuff? Okay, I'm trying to do stuff here. Okay. So that's cool. I mean, you got one on the top. Here's another one. And then here. And it's like, if you anchor that way, you haven't broken out of anything. You haven't even broken the supply line of this devastating downtrend.
We ain't doing things.
Dang. Raptor tipped $25.
Finally got me.
Appreciate it. Thanks, $5 man.
Raptor J, you Belushi'd me, man. You got me. Chat, good job. Thank you, man. Seriously, for 25. I'm gonna have to. I don't think I've ever broken my fast with a beer before. I might have been in college, spring break or something. God. There's a 6% chance of that variation going off that you just saw, where it said VeChain doing things and John Belushi chugging. And when that happens, I have to chug a beer. So I'll do that soon. Just hang tight. Nordic American tankers. Thought I looked at this maybe once in my life. Wow. Look at this old range. I don't know, man. Look at that old range. And look at your last failed breakout. And then just you sprung, and once you got back in that range, you ran straight to the top, just busted through it like a hot knife through butter, and ran up to, I don't know, somewhere else. No real resistance that I mean. So this has been spectacular since it broke out of its a range, right? Very choppy. Are you asking, like, is there a chance this is gonna moon again? I mean, you're losing your negative momentum, but you're not oversold. What is it that you're looking at that makes you feel, you know, strongly about this? What is it? You know, it's down 90 cents weekly. So it's like all-time lows and stuff. Dude, I don't have, I mean, these moves like this. Are you asking if it's flagging? I have no idea, but I'll tell you in the weekly how gorgeous this reversal was. Chat, can anyone tell me what reversal, Japanese candlestick reversal this is? April 27th, or the week April 27th, 2020 for NAT? Anyone at all? Want to take a guess? It's pretty beautiful, man. Like, that's textbook. Bulkowski would be. What's up, Arjan? Arhun. It's got to be, you know, in Skyrim, the J would be certainly silent. You would be Arhun Gulvind, right? Maybe in America, or, you know, in the real world,
can you look at
it's not.
CHS? Greetings from Skyrim.
Yes, Arhun Gulvind. Thank you for the Skyrim Tinder. Shooting star, let's go, man. Y'all know it. Y'all are learned. Perfect. Yes, shooting star reversal on NAT. And it's now kind of reversed its trend, I guess, with higher lows, higher highs. So, I mean, I don't know. I think you could just anchor a demand line here. You know, that means a lot of room to run the downside before you test a demand line at 289 or so. You got above the 200 week moving average for the first time since August of 2016. This is terrible. So bad. How deep was that retrace? Was it like 70s? If it was, get wrecked. Yeah, it was. You think about maybe Cypher-esque. I think there would be, if this was truly to show like a harmonic or something, it's probably screwed because of the wickage. But you know, it's the wave analysis, the X to A, the A to B, the B to C, and the C to D. So C to D waves, if we're looking at it that way, you would think on this. I don't know why it would be crazy to not look at it this way. At least 349, right, to test it again. And if you don't hold it, then you sell off, and then maybe from that low to the high, we could see that 786, 239 would be a possible reversal area. Maybe the 886. That's where you show strong accumulation. You know, you've just been getting killed forever, so it is not out of the realm of possibility you could eventually find your way back down here. People give up on it, but maybe it's showing some crazy edge on the market, like bullish divergence. You know, I'm not saying it's a real harmonic, but you just got to think about wave analysis. C to D, it might be beginning its new wave down. Somehow Bitcoin got back up above 9,800. Congratulations. Does anyone agree with me on the Arjun argument with Skyrim? Do we even know how to pronounce it IRL? Okay. Oh, we get to look at the scam coin. Or the scam asset, excuse me. Wow. Yeah, it had a day today, didn't it? It's been such a while since I looked at this. Look at your weekly. Good lord, what a gap fill. That was mentioned in the TTS, wasn't it? Gap fill, dude. I mean, no edge on the weekly, of course. A bullish Harami. Lots and, I mean, all-time highs on volume on the buying. Remember the triple bottom and the supply line? You know, it's a descending triangle, but nah, it was like triple bottom, dude. And that thing did moon. I mean, went way beyond like a 161. It went to stupid levels, 5166. Oh my god, did it have an abandoned baby reversal on the daily? Holy crap, that is an abandoned baby, chat. Do you see this on Luck and Coffee January 17th? Right, we're gapped up, small candle, and then gapped down. And then the next candle gave the confirmation. Abandoned baby. It's a 3, you would say 4 maybe, Japanese candlestick pattern because the 4th candle confirms it, but it's kind of 3 candles. Anyway. So where are we again? Oh yeah, we're down here. So on assets like this, man, I can't give you any kind of like, what am I supposed to do here? I can Fibonacci. That's about all I can do and tell you where you are in respect to percentage retrace. But there's no pattern here to trade. There's no support resistance. It's just, you just fill the gap. You're up 57% today. And then after hours, you're up 11.36%. Wow. 451 after hours. So you think the next target's 537 to 382? After that, 827, then 1273, the golden retrace, and then there's a gap fill up at 2603. But yeah, I mean, maybe eventually, doesn't it make sense? If it just keeps going, then maybe it'll test its previous all-time lows from May of 2019 and back test it in reverse. I don't know, because I don't have much of an edge. There wasn't divergence here. It was just derp, just pumps. So we're not off to a good start on these requests, man, for edges on the market. Yeah, grayscale hype for Ethereum, man. Let's go. Just continuing to pump like no big deal. Forget spot price. You know, besides this dump here, all-time highs, right? Kind of on this. I mean, it's just going. So it's gorgeous. Look great, yeah. It's like you follow the TA. I mean, it was implying moves up, and this is definitely showing it.
Can you look at GTHX? Thanks, bro.
GTHX. Sure did.
Diamond on Rad.
Killy Kills, thanks for the $4 super chat. We can take a gander, right? Rimp long. More forced down leather belts.
Rimp long tip $25. Jokes on the Z request. MU though smile looking pretty. Let's go Micron.
Yeah, MU killed it today. I think someone was saying it was primed for a reverse to the upside. Yeah, very good. Yeah, we'll take a gander. Thank you, dude, for the 50 on the day. Session top Jesus, of course. So just looking at this Ethereum Grayscale Trust, this is like if you want to have exposure to Ethereum in your Roth IRA, your retirement account, ETHE is the way to do it. And if you want Bitcoin, GBTC is the ticker. So anyway, from the high to low, you have achieved for the first time the 1272. You're there, man. You've done it. That's the target. That's like, there is a very good possibility we could reverse here on Ethereum. ETHE. There's There's no edge implying a reversal, of course not, but you are nuclear on the RSI near all-time highs, 88.4. I think if spot price continues up on Ethereum, this is going to keep going. It's just following Ethereum. So instead of looking at ETHE, we would just want to look at Ethereum, right? Because, yeah, whatever. This is just the vehicle for us to invest in it in our retirements, right? So you go to Ethereum to US dollar, which is hanging on, not doing much anything today. Imagine being impatient. Now, this is like, oh, head and shoulder stuff. Not if Bitcoin rallies to 99.50 and above. Not if. It seems like we're trying to pivot here. You know, all of a sudden you're making higher lows with higher levels relative strength, higher levels or lower levels of negative Momo. It's waning. You're going positive. You soon might go positive if this price action keeps up. So right now, yeah, people will be like, oh man, head and shoulders big time. And yeah, it might literally play out if Bitcoin decides to reverse at 99.50. It could. When? Yeah, dude, really.
Raptors tipped $25 when 2,000 BP.
It'll be a while, man. I think it might be a couple more years. What is it? So I've been streaming 2.2 years and going on 4 months or around 4 months. And I've done probably 1,200 episodes. Yeah, it'll be a while, man. All right, just being real. Thank you, Raptor J, for the 70.27. Just one-upped Rimlog or Rimplog or Rimlaplong or something, right? Get wrecked, Rimlog, positively. All right. So again, Ethereum might be showing a head and shoulders, but not if Bitcoin has something to say about it. If Bitcoin continues to rally, this will not be head and shoulders. Okay. Yeah, cruise killing it, man. Airline companies killing it. Yeah, dude, this is the I mean, this one and others had their, you know, their breakouts and back tests, right? So simple, this chart, right? The most simple chart of all time. Right, your target definitely going to be 27.05, I think, right? And that's the gap fill, duh. Another target, 47 bucks, another gap fill. Where does the 100% measured move put you? Probably around there, like it's magic or something. Gosh dang, hold on. From the breakout, 100% measured move, 28.36, gap fill, 27.05, not bad, man. All right, so that's where it could be headed. Oh, look left, maybe there's resistance. Okay, IPO, I guess that's what the IPO is, 2013, 2409. That's gonna be a definite area of resistance. And oh my God, look right there where the measure move is another resistance, right? From history back from 2013. Look, it lines up perfectly. So you just know, looking above you, probably no big deal, you know, until 2409 and then 2801. Those could be what could be considered targets or something, right? NCLH, nice. Good luck on the S&P 500 and the money printer going burr. Wow. Okay. Oh, another meme. Someone wanted NKLA. This is BATS stocks, BATS only data. It says invalid symbol. Yeah, this is it, dude. This is all that exists in trading view. So a meme. Not even a crypto. So the next one. Oh, this is beautiful, man. Why don't we look at this at some point before these moves up happened? You know, I mean, this is very, very nice. Look at this momentum shifting action. Like, why am I getting told about this now? Why not tell me about it when we're like here May 21st? You know, we can't like identify all these. And look, I mean, it's like a breakout. You just go here to here and look at the breakout and the back test and the engulfing candle rallying. Oh, it was almost like descending triangle, but look, the
China to me, China.
CNST 4 hours IA chest.
Maybe fishhead, maybe. This one was look, when you're at these levels after you've just dumped to the abyss, things to identify, you know, you double bottomed here, but then you sold off again. It's like, oh man, I guess we're screwed. But being able to identify accumulation when you had a base of buying, it all of a sudden becomes a higher low. More market participants own this asset than before. That can be a cue. That can be like a signal from the market. Maybe higher prices in store with higher low. And you know, definitely when you break some sort of supply line. So it's rallying, man. This is great. You think the next target is probably the height of this structure, which is like 209? Sure. And then a gap, I think that's one target, it's 209, and another target would be a gap fill up from March 10th, 257. So nice, dude. Look for the accumulation, man. Look for those higher lows after being devastated like this. It can really help a lot. And here's the thing, you know, it's like maybe the daily was showing divergence, probably. See, it's like, why not tell me about, why not request this thing? We would have looked at this and been like, dang, dude, look at the divergence on the double bottom stuff, on the second bottom. I mean, it's really just continuation, like a low, the lower low, the same low, and you just kept making higher lows. It's all divergence. And look at this. I mean, classic divergence right there. Beautiful. And they just had no negative momentum again. So, and it's just continued on up. So there was an edge here. I mean, for sure. If someone's like gonna request something and then we see it, it's like, dang, dude. Edge on market. So see at 209 probably. All right. Wow, what a wacky looking chart. G1 Therapeutics. Nice run. Just methodically climbing in an uptrend, you know. You haven't seen negative momentum on the daily on this one since March 24th. Clearly a just terrible downtrend. I mean, easy to just... We could make it a channel if you want. Recently you'd hit all-time lows. You finally got back. Oh my god, see, this is learning springs and back tests of springs, very important, especially in the market context here. Look, man, 2017, you fell below it. You ran up, you back tested as resistance, you sold off again, but then you made a higher low. And then you rallied and you broke it, you sprung. And then you back tested the spring. And then you bullishly engulfed after back testing the spring. Those are buying signals. And now look at the continuation of the run since that event occurred, where we back tested the spring and a Japanese candlestick really helped this move continue. Not bad. All right, so that's one thing. I don't know, let's just give it a shot here. Probably the dumpage was so ridiculous that you can't even... I mean, that's what's more important than anything. Like, you can't even see it, like, fell out of the channel. So you just forget the equidistant, just this right here, more important. supply line, man. It looms. It's not going to be easy to break that. There could definitely be sell orders there. And then you could probably take it another step and just be like, I don't know, like, it was a descending, broadening wedge, man. Sure. Look where you are. Another major support resistance area. That's exactly what you're at. Your price action quote. Look at this. Could be a reversal here. You know, if you break it, you could have a nice move up. Historically, that's what happens. You have nice moves up when you get above 1830, 1831. You're also, at the same time as hitting a very historical support resistance, you're hitting a 50% retrace at the same time. Halfway mark, Dallas Theory could definitely reverse there. So I guess what you're looking for, you do reverse. I mean, maybe you get some sort of, maybe there's a support at 1530. You back test that for running again. I don't know. You're giving me a chart of an asset, right? This is what you're doing. You requested an asset that's been kind of a straight line up, right? That is approaching a supply line. So maybe the short could be coming, you know, at 2035, right? Maybe there's a short opportunity up here. Okay, so this is on the far. Do we have any divergence there? Not really. God, it's like not even really. Maybe about the, just add an alert at $20. You know it's going to be a big area. You could reverse there. Okay, so that's all you can do. Straight line up, man. Congratulations. I mean, you could probably plot a channel too. Some sort, maybe. That looks pretty good, actually. Dang. Oh, this is log scale. Give me an effing break. God. Wish I could just auto get out of log scale. Still looks pretty freaking good though. Okay, so in log scale, it's crazy. In linear scale, it's already broken out. God, man, I hate getting stuck in, that is a breakout. Okay. Alright, man. Sorry, it happens. Or I look at an asset in log. I don't know if this is a wedge, but okay. If you're looking at a linear, this kind of changes everything. I'm sorry, it kind of does. Okay, because you did break out. You aren't showing bearish signals. And maybe it's good to think about log scale, at least coming up. But we're talking about a breakout of a structure, 2145 to 2917. That's it. You got to break this $18 area, which you haven't yet. Dang, man. Freaking log scale. Kryptonite for me today, or at least on this asset. Okay, so those are likely targets if you've had an actual breakout. Okay, G, thanks. So we had a ridiculous amount of requests today, so I'm just getting through those. So if you're wondering what's going on, that's literally it. All right. So speaking of log scale, man, Rite Aid in log scale is something else, man. This looks nothing like it in linear, but it's such a beautiful story in log, where you had this crazy area between $17 and $19 back from 2010, 2011. You know, the low, global financial crisis, March 2009, 95% retrace from it before, showing some sort of inverse head and shoulders, false breakout in the channel, right? Almost tested that supply line, sold off again. Oh, it's all over, I guess, maybe now. But then news of some partnership, something happened, acquisitions, craziness, you up thrusted through that very critical historical support resistance, and then you dumped again, and now it's like lots of indecision. You can tell it's like there was price contraction that turned into price divergence back into price contraction. So that's like the warring between buyers and sellers is very real. This is diamond-esque but it looks good because look at these higher lows. The 200-day moving average correlation, you're above it. That's great. Bullish engulfing candle today. This is not a bad looking chart if you're looking at log scale. But you've broken out of this structure all the way back from 2017, January 2017. Dang. Just a little bit. There we go. Let's see, it wasn't just a little bit right there. Perfect. Okay, so say you continue to rally to the upside. The question is, I think like if it keeps going, it's gonna see $17 and $19 again. The question is, can you break this? This is a serious resistance. This is like 10,550 for Bitcoin, maybe. You know, this is a big freaking deal. Getting above that, I think there's a really decent chance you could come up to see like 2950. That just hadn't happened yet, but just know. What was the question in the TTS? Oh, a diamond. Oh, yeah, of course, you said diamond, yeah. A diamond, yeah, somewhat. It's diamond-esque. Did it break out? Oh my God, look how close you are. He's just talking about, this is what he perceived, and immediately you could see it's such a novel price at. You can say it's a diamond, or it's just a triangle too, for sure. Because it's neutral. They're both neutral patterns. But this one has more, far more data. And the left, bottom left is kind of scrubby right there. A lot of white space. But that's definitely a form of diamond. Okay. Wow. And you're like 98% of the way through the development of it. This is nuts, dude. On Rad. Somebody, wow. What's up, AJS?
Helicopter money.
Thank you, dude. Seriously, thank you for the 5. I'm gonna plot that and post that in the Discord real quick. Okay, gonna look at, yeah, this is just like ascending triangle breakout on Micron. It was gorgeous, right? Accumulation with a sell wall. I mean, there's just no other way to really look at it, all right? This is it today, confirmed breakout. I mean, this is a Bulkowski pattern. This is exceptional, man. This is like, it doesn't get better than this, chat. It just doesn't. This is perfecto. But as you broke out, where did you run? The next resistance. Big time resistance right here. It was really here though, man. This is where it started. November 2017, you're above that. That's great. So you do have this local high of September 2019. But I guess we will, you know, plot there. So if you can break that, I mean, next target's gonna put you probably $54. And then above that, it's going to be 58. It's going to be $4 increments on the way up. How about that, Rimlock? Gorgeous, huh? Just like NVIDIA had a beautiful inverse head and shoulders, Micron had a beautiful ascending triangle accumulation with a sell wall. 100% measure move, if you're so lucky. It's going to be above all those resistances I just plotted. It's going to be around $60. That's around 100%. Measure move, or sorry, that's, I mean, that 100% measure moves around 52-week highs. Yeah. So very good. Confirmed breakout on candle close today on Micron.
Hype in the chat!
If money printer continued to burr, Micron to eventually hit 60.25. Let's go, man. Oh, I think I had this one plotted or something. It was like, yeah, bounced off some support or something. I can't remember. It's like, yeah, if it holds here, it could rally, but if not, it's going to heck. Okay, I guess my work didn't save. There you have it, 99.5% retrace from this low. Pivoting, but not really doing anything. You're already winning on Momo. Look, there's a local high from February. You gotta break that. If you break that, you're gonna test 41.24. If you break that, you're probably going to 50 bucks or 49.50 again, the top of the range. So you got where you are now and 41, and then after 41 you probably would see 49.50. That's about it on Constellation. Okay, what's up, Merlin, dude? I mean, I wouldn't count on ZRX, man. It already had its fun in the sun before all this insanity with Bitcoin. It was doing things on its own.
Hey Mitch, what's up? Dude, the world is crazy. Bitcoin crazy. I'm still waiting on ZRX breakout sometime soon. Coronavirus ain't hurt me and I protest.
Yeah, well, coronavirus hasn't hurt you or me or a lot of people, but it has certainly hurt others, and it's definitely taken a toll on the economy. So has all this stuff going on, you know, around the country, around the world now. Thank you, dude. What's up, Raptor J again, man? Let's go.
Bruh.
Oh God, I have no idea, man. Where's LeBron James? I'll just pick that.
Raptor tipped $22.23. Who will be the NBA's champion 2020?
No one, right? Because isn't it a trick question, I think? Because no one's playing basketball. And if that's not the case, and there actually is a 2020 championship, then we would say probably whatever team LeBron is on right now. Dude, that's how much I follow basketball. You know, it's okay. Hey, yeah, dude, you ask me about college football, we'll talk more. NBA is back in July. Very good. The Bucks. Yeah, dude, definitely the Bucks, man. All right, that's my pick. Clip it. So we got through the plethora of requests, man. We did it, dude. I feel like there was something I was supposed to do afterward or something. Maybe not. I think we're caught up. God. Let's go back to Bitcoin, since we have appreciated in value just a small amount since the stream started. We were down. We were below 9,800 when the stream started. So here it is. Now the hidden divergence continuing to play out. The buyers still remaining somewhat in control of this asset right now, where we know where we're going. It's almost imminent, based on history, that we will go, whether we break it or not is the poll. But 99.50, I think you'll test it, break it and moon, or test it, fail, and then let the downtrend begin. Because that's exactly what happened the past two times. October 26th and Valentine's Day of 2020. Get that poll again. Here it is. Here's your straw poll. Yeah, I gotta chug a beer too, I think. God. With Patreon night tonight. Cause it was a Belushi, dude. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong poll. Wow, sorry about that, chat. God, gotta get rid of that one. The old poll, sorry, it's still up. This was it. What will play out first? Hidden bullish divergence, the cipher chart. It was definitely bullish divergence. That was when we went to 10,420. So the majority won there. Don't worry about it.
Mitch, friendly reminder of the incoming strawberry moon tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing how BTC will react. Rocket.
We got another full moon on our hands, or is it a new moon, Jeffrey? The strawberry moon. Well, the last moon we had that was full was the corn harvest moon. And Bitcoin did certainly have a really nice rally. But, you know, strawberry moon, people are affected everywhere. So we'll see higher amounts of emotionalism because the moon is closest to us, and gravity pulls on our souls or something, right? Isn't that the thought? Gravity. Eclipse tomorrow. Yeah, dude. Moon activity. That could play a role. I mean, you know, it's not TA per se. It's more like TA astrology. But Milton Berg, he swears by it. And the fact that we've been keeping up with moons, and we've seen some crazy A price action on full moons over the past couple of years, it's hard to count it out based on what we've seen. So, yeah, I'm all for the strawberry moon, dude. Next, we got our
Look at Data/BTC. I think she is ready to sell off. Divergence on 4 hours and major resistance. Plus, gonna be a nasty close on the daily. Thank you, sir.
Remember that time it was showing like higher lows? 88 of BTC. Wow. Oh, this was the right angled. Dang, dude, look how it broke this much larger structure. That's not this thing, dude. We had an amazing trade setup back in late 28. It was really it wasn't like a confirmed trade setup. It was just identified as like maybe a head and shoulders, either way, high or low, double bottom, and you had divergence on the double bottom. I think even Montana said he like went really long on it on the second bottom with that edge that was formed, and it just mooned. I'm talking, look how perfect this is, chat. Just sorry, it was still here. I don't come here very often, so look at this. Hey, look how effing perfect that is. Before it reverses, there wasn't even, I mean, it was, traders settled up a little bit below it, but the wickage, you had like 1 day or 2 days to take profit on this 100% measured move before obliteration. So anyway, from that high to low, clearly just a buy wall and then an upsloping supply line that you finally broke for good reason, man. Come on, it was 88 of the US dollar that did it, mooning. So you haven't even hit your 38% retrace yet, which is at 990 sats. So these are common retrace areas, and we've had these plotted. So yeah, will it reverse? There's no indication. I mean, it's stupid overbought. Yeah, I'm sure stochastics are way high too. 84 on the RSI. We look how ironic. When we were at 84 up here before we dumped. We were at 84 here before we dumped. We were at 84 here before we sold off. So yeah, real reasonable to believe you might reverse soon because of how nuclear your RSI is on the daily. Plotting this right here, that's that low from December of 2018. You're above that. Maybe you back test it 835. You don't want to fall below 835. Probably gonna have a bad time. But these are just common retrace targets, okay? 88 of BTC. Thank you, Jesus like Christ Connect. I don't even know what that means. Thanks so much for the nearly 900 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Randomly, I've been live for 1 hour and 15 minutes now. It doesn't feel like it. TA time machine, always.
Bruh.
So it's not the top of the hour. I missed that by 20 minutes, but let's go back to it real quick. 98.29. We have less than 1 hour until your daily candle close, man. What's up, Michael? Oh no, my stream elements are screwed again. Nice. It's such a joke. Can't have nice things. Oh, by the way, less than 400 subs from 30k chat. Let's get there.
Is that a joint?
Imminent Paradox. Thanks for the 420 super chat. Hee hee. Did someone tickle you, man? Yeah, dude. I mean, how crazy is that? Less than 400. It's like 350 subscribers away from the big 30K, the most important number. So if whatever you want to do, man, to get us over the goal line, whatever it takes, let's do it. Tell your preacher, tell your peoples, all your peoples. I think we have the means to do it. All right. Remember, we get amenities at 30K, so it's worth. So Dominique. Zishan, man, thank you so much. Oh, sorry about that. That's another thing. That's Stream Labs that's being buggy. Oh, I got to we're gonna do a couple Jesus chants here, okay? Because wow, holy crap! All right, we're gonna start with Cole. Having the chat, let's go.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, Cole, man. Joined yesterday. Mick Largo.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Kings, man. Hey, 1 hour ago, Mr. Peabody. Having a chat, let's go.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Welcome back, man. Thank you so much for all the support, dude. My Flexicoin brother, man. Sorry, I'm gonna skip that one because it's the same one. I don't know why I did that. Mr. There we go. Sweaty XRP, Pizzle, having the chat is cool.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, dude. Welcome. Hey, every one of you new members of Patreon, join the Discord. Make sure you're synced up. Sorry, it's like, I don't know why. I click it once, it doesn't do anything, and then I do it again, and then it'll wait. Like, I just clicked it, and it should show up right now, but it's not. So I click it again. There it is. Zishan, thank you so much for joining the Patreon.
Is that a joint?
Having the chat is cool.
Bruh.
Hype in the chat.
Thank y'all. Seriously, all the support. It means everything. We are, how many patrons strong now? Remember, this is a 100% crowd-funded stream. You're not subjected to advertisements here. 179 patrons. Thank y'all so much. Really. Support means everything. Okay. So somehow we're in the green on Bitcoin, up 1.67%. Daily looks completely fine. I'm talking candles, but we know what looms, man. It's the final battle between the Emperor, Luke Skywalker, and Darth Vader or something. All right, that's like kind of where we are. Because look, man. I mean, this was A New Hope. This was.
Is that a joint?
This was yes.
Is that a joint?
No, it's just Bitcoin. In the final, movie of the trilogy, Shadows of the Empire. And here we are, Return of the Jedi. So they're in the middle of the crazy fighting, the battles right now. This is where you should be like, your heart's racing. Oh my God, come on, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is maybe Luke Skywalker in this situation. And the Emperor and Vader are the bears. Thank you, Robert J. Man, for the $100. If you notice, top right of your screen, Session Top Jesus. Sorry, Ramog. It was a good, valiant effort. I don't know about that, man. No, there's no bearish divergence on the 4 hour on Bitcoin yet. Nope, not yet.
Did we look at that yet? Kissing face.
No, we can though. Thank you, dudes, for the 5 super chat. Ugh.
Take a little gander at /BTC on the weekly.
Sure, Holland. Thank you, man, for the 5. Both of y'all. Boom.
It's China to me. China.
crowdfunded, yee. I miss sports still though. Hype in the chat.
Thank you. This crowd is fun for the $4.44. Don't give me Corona, bro. Thank you. So for the person saying divergence, bearish divergence on Bitcoin, certainly not. You cannot have bearish divergence that is classic when you are making it right now. If it reversed here, it would just be bearish convergence. Sorry. This, in order to make bearish divergence, would have to be a higher high than what traders settled up around 10,180 or so. So no, there is no edge to say that, because this could continue on up. And maybe after you break that with the candle high close confirmation, you would say divergence, but nope, not yet. Sorry. There's certainly not hidden bearish divergence. That is 100%. So no divergence, don't freak out, okay? You're going to test 99.50. That's when the major lightsaber battle begins. I mean, that's when the real culmination of the third movie begins. 99.50. We'll be there, just not yet. Okay, bat. Yeah. Bat's crazy, man. You know, at 24.3 cents, up 8.24%. It's just mooning, man. And this one had the bullish divergence too, right? It was just like Bitcoin. Hidden divergence on the oscillators, pivoted, and you're going to get impending price action continuation to the upside, because you were on the upside, you reversed, and then this appeared, and it's like, what do you went and you tested the 200 moving average again, and I guess bullish Harami, and it's just been up ever since. And 24.85 cents is the target. I mean, that's like the resistance, man. Right here. I mean, that's all the way back from March 5th, March 6th, 2020, this year. So nice uptrend you're in. It's gorgeous. Kind of reminds me of Engine Coin. If you break 24.8 cents, I think you're going up to 27.5 cents, the 786. From the high point to the low point of the crash, you have exceeded a golden retrace. Very good. That's what's going on, man. That's bad. That's great, dude. It had an edge just like Bitcoin did. Just like some other alts did that also reversed or continued to the upside. 98.45 on Bitcoin, but 31 minutes to go till your daily close. Whew. What's up, Mario? Cuba, Trupa, Stomping. Jesus, man. Yeah, there's a Discord link. I'll get you. Here you go. This is the link to the Discord. Join it if your intent is to invest in yourself. You know, if you want to be in a community of like-minded individuals that care about trading and TA, do it. Don't join if you're a part of another community and you have some sort of scheme going on. Don't do it. If you do that, we're going to smell it and you're just going to get banned. So don't do it. If you want influence, earn it. I spent 2+ years streaming every single day, earning this clout, okay? Earning this. No one's coming in my Discord and gonna be like, trying to, steal trade setups and, have their own community and all that. No, that's not happening, dude. We don't allow that. Just being clear. Sorry, we had something happen today that we squashed. Pathetic, man. It's like, get your own community. Build your own community, dudes. Stop trying to steal other people's. Lazy. All right. 98.58, man. Still like somehow in the green. We know what's going on right now. Around this time, we've got Admiral Akbar saying, it's a trap. That's where we are. That's right, you'll never get our hype. Never. It's part of the movie, man. All right, so BAT up 8%, killing it. What an uptrend. Beautiful. Just based on the fact that it's BAT and like the uphold and stuff, like this has become my second largest crypto holding. And it's finally paying off. Like it's just, I mean, it's been accumulating over time, but dude, after this, I mean, I've been accumulating that all this time, and it's just like up, down, up, down, up, down. So it's not really appreciating in value so much as a hold asset, but maybe one day, if it can get back up to these levels and break it, it might really, you know, make some gains, but, what's up, Sean? Thank you, man.
Please, might be looking bearish. Just need to confirm.
It was looking bearish.
Correctly. Thank you.
Yeah,
Smiley
man.
face.
I think below 1470 is no-go zone. Right. This is like a high, a higher high, the exact same high. Failed trade breakout. It was a potential rising three valleys, or three rising valleys, and failed here. Right, that's beautiful. You gotta love it. I mean, if it didn't play out, okay, but it's great that it ran up to test it and failed and showed you its failure. Then sold off and started making lower lows, and then it had a rally after making a higher low, and we had a piercing line reversal and nothing. Right, so this is not looking good. It's starting to look worse and worse. Yes. Again, I think no-go zone below 1470. That's it. All right, that's the previous little local low. Below that, you're just gonna probably go down, eventually test 1309 again, 13 bucks. Let's see right here, and after that, 11 bucks probably. All right, so yeah, it's starting to round out a little bit. You just do it like this, right? Round out, or momentum is just shifting, not the way you want it to on this asset. Right, like just do that. You can see it. Okay. So it's not over yet, and the good news is you're above the 200-day moving average. That's also a really good indicator. Like, you know, falling below 1428 is real bad. All right, so, you know, 1430 to 1470 is your breaking point. That's where you say, I just can't take no more of this. It's done, man. Hanging on, but gross. Momo shift. Not the way we want it. All right. And there goes Bitcoin. Back from, you know, I've been saying it was higher, and now it's like going back to dojiing, selling off a little. Ugh. Ethereum to BTC. Ooh, double topping real bad, man. Wow. And look at that divergence. That's disgusting. Well, it's already reversed. All right, you got a real nice edge in the 4 hour. The bearish engulfing manifested into lower prices, but not making lower lows yet. Maybe showing hidden bullish evidence on the RSI. God, it can't be stopped. Just, you can see where the range is though, right? I mean, it's a lower high in the previous high. This was a lower high than this high, so we're starting to kind of make consecutive lower highs a little bit. And maybe it's going to depend on Bitcoin, but he wants to look at the weekly. Not really showing divergence because you're not making higher highs. Like I just said, you're making consecutive lower highs. So you're in a range, right? 20,000 to 26,000 sats.
You are doing such a great job. What was the intention that you started this channel? Did you learn something in this direction before? You should somehow expand that cause you're talented for this. Smiley face.
I should somehow expand? How would one expand? Me streaming every day is me expanding because potentially I might gain new subs, right? Expansion, man. What was my intention? Start the channel? You know, I started it in a community. I was curious, 2017, crypto, you know, I was already doing stocks, right? I'd been doing TA forever, long before I started getting curious about crypto, and then learned that there was Discord communities, and joined one, and then started trying to help people learn trades and patterns, because so many Moon Boys came in 2017. It was just ridiculous. And it's ironic that the person we kicked out of our Discord today, that old community that was really scammy, in the end, everyone found out, they rebranded, and it's the guy we kicked out today, or like he was part of it. Really weird. So anyway, I just like, it's not just crypto, it was stocks too for me. It's like, you know, this stuff is so cool and can be amazing, but like, anytime something good happened, make a trade or apply technical analysis and it worked out, it was just like, who would I tell? I couldn't even, my girlfriend didn't care, my parents didn't care, no one really cared. I mean, it was just like, who can I talk to about this stuff? And that's like when, online communities? Oh yeah, let's just have our own, or let's be a part of one, or whatever. And that was it. It's like, that's the beauty of the internet, right? Normally, back before the internet, people would join clubs, local clubs, and all hang out. Let's go bowling together. Well, let's go do TA together. Well, unfortunately, where I live, no one gives a crap about TA, so there is no TA club locally. So we just do it virtually, all right? And people are all around the world are able to participate in it. It's wonderful. Right, every one of us, we're all different in our own way, but one thing binds us together. It's the charts, man. And maybe a little crypto. Yeah, nerd club. Yeah, man. You know, you forget it's mainstream to be a nerd now, so it's completely socially acceptable to be a nerd. Heck, man, jocks get made fun of and bullied now by the nerds. So you're looking at the weekly. It's kind of like a resistance from December 2018 and May 2019. That's where you are. You're trying to break it. I mean, you just got 26,000 sats. If you can hold this and run, you'll probably run up to 26,000. You break that, you're probably going up to 28,520. I mean, yeah, double bottoming, higher lows continuing to happen. Yeah.
Would love to hear your thoughts on SPY.
Hey, Garten Man. Yeah, today snapped a winning streak. So I don't know, man. It's like you're near the top of the range. There's kind of high risk. It could be double topping. You saw the 4 hour. It's bearish divergence playing out. I just don't know, man. You're talking about BTC pairs that are really tough to. Bitcoin dumps violently, they get destroyed. Bitcoin pumps violently, they get destroyed. It's very tough with the BTC pairs. US dollar pairs are a little bit easier, I think. The next one. Oh yeah, SPX. We haven't looked at it today. Too many requests. What's up, Glenn? Thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome. Remember, if you're out there and you haven't subbed yet, we're in the last 100 meters. It's like the last 50 meters now. We're over, we need less than 400 subs. It's 350 subs until 30,000. The most major milestone. The most major milestone for a YouTube live streamer in existence. Okay. So pretty wild though. We were selling off and had a decent close. 3,089 lows. There's a gap at 3,080. We did not fill. Somehow it. So indecision. Major doji today. From your high to low, you're pretty much at the 78% retrace. This is like you're at the next resistance that was signified once you break 3,020, and if you hold it, there's no resistance until 3,135 to 3,150, and that's because of Fibonacci and the little local high from November 27th of last year. So that's a potential reversal area. You're getting to deep retraces now, man. Real deep. So you break 3150, you're going to 3255, and then there's a gap fill at $3,333. So money printer go burr, nothing really makes sense. Not much makes sense. Starting to diverge a little bit, but dude, this has been so tough. It's just like anytime divergence happens before it sells off, then just rallies again. Higher highs, higher lows. Yeah, Randy, gaps get filled. Era, yeah, you say that, but it's all run by bots. Like, who's gonna say, oh yeah, he's been playing a video game for a week, let's give him that status? No one. It's all automated, dude. I think it would probably be faster to gain less than 350 subs instead of playing a video game for a week, right? Yeah, there is a third element involved in BTC pairs. Chris Richard, you're right about that, man. And it's not, it makes it weird. And it's like, if you, first off, you gotta deal with 4 transaction fees for the exchanges. That's gonna take away some of your gains. And then it's like, if you get stopped out while you're sleeping, you get stopped out into Bitcoin crashing or dumping. How can you sleep at night, right? It's tough. It's real tough. Oh, there's mini gaps on the S&P. So 3,080. There's another gap at 2,950. There's another gap at 2,860. The reversal has just not occurred yet. And when you do sell off, if you do, there's going to be, I mean, that's a major support at 3,020. It might be hard to break that to the downside. Dude, I just don't understand. I don't know the dynamic of what unlimited quantitative easing is. I don't know how powerful it is. I don't know how much it can actually manipulate this market, the index funds and all other assets in this blend, right? No one really does. So it makes things difficult to be confident because it's just it's never happened before. So infinite paradox, man. Yeah, the 10-year yields or whatever just broke out to the upside. It makes sense with gold reversing. So look at gold, all right? It held. It held, dude. Never was able to confirm a breakout yet. All right, fine. So we'll get rid of this until it does break out. Again, for real, and we get confirmation. All it did was go and test this wick high from February 24th. Tested it, and you had bullish Harmonic to keep you inside of this structure here. Okay. Hard to say if it's, I mean, I guess it could be at this low here to this low, it's hidden bullish average, but you had it here too. So I don't know, man. It's not really clear. But this is like, you got 10-year yields breaking out bullishly, and this is looking exhausted, like it's ready for downside, or it looks more probable of downside. Look at the lower high developed at the beginning of this month from the previous high. Gross. Raheem says, be careful, everyone. There's a hack channel called SpaceX Live with 60,000 bot viewers pretending to be Elon Musk, asking for Bitcoin. At least none of y'all will be affected by it since he said it and I repeated it. Boom. Yeah, here's, again, the link to the Discord. Be sure to join it if you haven't. Oh wait, sorry, that one was bad. Okay, here's the new one. My bad, dude. Wait, that's it. Okay, we're fine. Now we got 15 minutes, man. We're running out of the clock. Does that link not work? I don't understand. Someone confirm if that worked? Dude. Lobsaga, I'm the chat, let's go.
Is that a join?
Bruh.
Thank you, dude, for joining the Patreon. Please be sure to get in the Discord and be in the Patreon Discord. There's 60% of the value is there, okay? With the conversations, the charts we pass around, all that stuff. So do that, man. Thank you. That is patron number 180. Thank y'all so much. Unbelievable. Community meetup next year? Certainly. Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. Like, no doubt about it, man. All right, here we are. Bitcoin falling back below 9,800, having trouble, man. Really struggling to even get to the final boss fight, which is 99.50. That's the area. Let's take a look at that poll again. If you want to participate in it, what will happen at 99.50? 45% of the viewing audience says, well, we're going to test it, fail, and begin the major reversal to the downside. Minority of y'all. The majority, small majority of y'all think that we're going to break 99.50 again like we did a few days ago, and we're going to moon. So that means that 55% of the audience thinks we're going to buck history of, this is the third time we're testing this majorly, this 10,550, 950 area. Last two times regarded as resistance and dumped majorly. So they're saying this time it's different. All right. So many moon boys. Maybe so. Cast your vote. Don't get wrecked. I'm going to show you again, reiterate, because, it's like top of the hour, or not yet, but it's like top of the second hour or something, getting there. Showing it on Bitfinex, I think. Maybe not. I can't remember which chart was it. Gemini? Crap, I forgot. It doesn't matter. Okay, so my arrows, I don't remember where my arrows are. So back in October, once we broke it, we sold off, and then we back tested it before the abyss, right here. February 2020. We up the rest through it, sold off again, then rallied, and what did we do? We back tested it as resistance before the abyss. So here we are again. We've hit it. This is kind of different. This time it literally is different no matter what you say. You cannot argue. We broke it, up thrusted like we've done before, like here and kind of here in the 60 minute, and then we reversed, and then we rallied, and we back tested it as resistance. And that was like the exact same price action you received in history. But the difference is this time, when we sold off, we ended up showing forms of accumulation and hidden bullish divergence. That is different. And now we've reversed and actually broken it and up thrusted again. And so now it's our second back test event coming up. All right. So it is different, certainly, because you only had one time, both times before. And now this would be the second time we're doing this. Weird. Huh. Miss Peabody, yeah, I did. I got alerted. I just haven't gone to the UPS store or whatever. It's where the package is. So I'll get there, man. Sorry about that. Just been busy and all that. Not good. I haven't been good about that, right? I don't get too many packages. I just get a little caught up. Is this, maybe it's frozen? Let me refresh. Yeah, a little frozen. So still, not much has changed. We got a few more moon boys than earth boys or whatever. Right here. 312 votes, not bad. The straw poll right here I'm posting in the chat. You can vote if you're wanting to, alright? Participate in the fun, because this is the third movie of the trilogy. We're here. First movie, second movie, third movie. Will the antagonist win and we dump once more, or will the protagonist finally succeed and we moon 10,550 or so? All right. So Ben. So Resi, Bitcoin's above all your moving averages. Yeah, I mean that's good. It's above all the moving averages for sure. Simple ones, probably exponential too on the daily anyway. Yeah, look how you're above the 20, and then the 50. Oops, wrong. We'll talk about it in a sec. But 50. All right, like Golden Cross right here, May 21st. Remember, as soon as we Golden Cross, we dumped. That's okay. But look, man, all three moving averages you're above. Very, last time the difference certainly was different, right? We were, look how the 200 moving average is starting to try and point up now, starting to turn around. And last time we back tested, we were below the 20 moving average and we rallied and then dumped again. Then we fell below the 50. Right? It was bad. This is not near as bad. These moving averages actually look pretty amazing. But they are lagging indicators, so we don't look at them that often because they don't tell you too much. But this is solid stuff here. Not bad. Something else. I think I noted it yesterday on stream or 2 days ago. The Gaussian channel had a bullish crossover of the 200-day moving average at the beginning of the month. So that's decent, that happens. Look how lagging it was. We were already dumping. Last time we had a bullish crossover February 27th. And a bullish crossover here. Like, these runs were already over when we had the bullish crossovers. The last few times, this time. But we're still hanging strong with the bullish crossover. So the context is somewhat more bullish. Hard to argue if you look at the moving averages in the Gaussian, right? And the crossovers, right? It's better. It is definitely better now than it was here and here. Six minutes and 30 seconds, chat. Let's go. A few more votes come in. 329, I think, whatever. Very good. And thanks for the 855 people tuned in. Hey, if you're enjoying it, this coverage that's been live for about 2 hours, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Got one more stream tonight for patrons. I think I'm just going to do that chug, the Belushi chug, maybe tonight at the beginning of the stream before I even say, hey, trade us, right? Probably going to do that. I mean, that might be a good idea. Just chugging a beer and then not continuing. I mean, it's just weird. You just get all tired and stuff. It's just a waste. So we can just kick things off with a beer chug tonight. Assuming that's okay, Raptor J. I don't know. Airline companies killed it today. I don't know, they're just a lot of stuff going on, right? Holy crap. Look at all these new freaking members. Welcome to the Discord, y'all. We're well over 6,000 members now. And we're growing every single freaking day. Thank y'all. And again, if you want to partake in joining the Discord, here is the link posted right now. Periaki, thank you, man, for watching. Oh, that's a long time, dude. That's 600 freaking episodes, dude. So thanks for saying something, right? Because it looks like you're a big lurker. We got a lot of lurkers out there. All right. Oh, hey, 424 likes.
Is that a joint?
You probably can't because stockholders, right?
Bruh.
Oh, whoops. 4 minutes, 20 seconds. What? 420 likes, 4 minutes.
Is that a joint?
Jeez. What's up, Ed? Thanks for the sub, dude. Glad to have you. Remember, less than 350 subs until 30K, the most important milestone that exists for a YouTube live streamer. So let's get it over the goal line. We got 50 meters, right? You've been running a marathon or whatever it is, cross country, or, it's the final 50 meters, dude. So Kizit, thanks for lurking for a good while. Hey Sergio, remember the whole, maybe there's no TTS, no request, right? So it's like, especially super chat. So thanks man for the 2. So BAT's still up 7.5%. ADA is up 3.79%, kind of rallying, and that's about it across the board. There's not much movement today, like we've seen in the past. Bitcoin Cash at 1.3%, whatever. So, yeah, I think, man, is this gonna play out? The divergence on the slightly higher high, but it's just not done yet. The trend is still bullish. This is how you can visualize it, man. Starting to sell off a little bit more going into the close. 2 minutes left, chat. Just running out the clock. Pretty meh close, for real. Very meh close. Alright, final 2 minutes. Ed, yep. Traders watching Bitcoin. Alts are stale. Well, they've had wonderful runs, you know. Many really have, dude. It's exceptional, some of the performance lately. But yeah, today is just an off day. Leon, probably. Alright, Jean-Francois, let's make it happen then. Dang, dude, this is freaking lit right here. Look at that wall of new members of our extremely active community. Thank y'all for joining. I think you'll really like it. A lot of good people in here. Yeah, pretty meh close. 40 seconds left. Huge wall. Greater than the wall of China. Rimplong. Connect. Less than 30 seconds. This is what we're doing, man. We're just hanging out on your local on the 8s. Keep an eye on Bitcoin, okay? Still, we haven't even tested 99.50. Could be on the new day. Two seconds, 1 second. Alright, a new day has been born. Jesus chimes. Yay. We are grateful for the new day that has been bestowed upon us. Bitcoin, do something, man. Thanks so much. Amen. Alright.
Bruh.
Matthew, yes, we looked at BAT kind of recently. So not too bad, not dead. Let's go to the 4 hour real quick and see how that trend line held up. Was it Bitstamp? Yeah, I think it was. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Alright, so anchor point 1 from May 7th, anchor point 2 from May 18th, and here you go, right? You broke back above it. For 4 hours, you back tested it. For 8 hours, you back tested it total. You're still outside of it, technically. So, re-breakout, I guess, right? Emphasis on the re. So you did it, man. You stayed out for 8 hours. What does that mean? I mean, it looks like market participants, at least maybe some of the bots, have regarded this trend line as support. And maybe that is how we could get our rally to 99.50 to at least test it and dump to 0, or break it and become, you know, we go to 1 trillion. All right, whatever you want to say. And I'll let the forecasters with their, let me count 9 times. Okay, we'll let them do the forecasting. All right, 1,200 or a billion. You'll notice it in their thumbnails. But, you know, we're not always going to get crazy price action on a new day, but it's whatever. Arrogant Chug Connect, oh my god!
Bruh.
No message or anything? Alright, Arrogant Chug Connect. Does that mean arrogant? I mean, we'll do a wheel spin since you emphasized it in the message. This is the biggest joke of my life, chat. This will never land on Chug. If it does, this is the most broken thing of all time. What a joke. See, easiest play, easiest spin ever. Get wrecked. I can't believe this guy says get wrecked to his audience, man. Ugh. Like, you understand it's just a joke, right? We're just literally kidding. What color is Chug? I don't even know what it is. What is it again? Blue? Yeah, it's blue. How does the game work? It's really simple. If you like want me to chug, you just tip $10 and you say something about a chug or a wheel spin, and I do the wheel arrogantly, like a, you know, like I'm being serious, and then it doesn't land on Chug, and then there's reasons why I'm arrogant there, right? So 98.20 on Bitstamp. As you can see clearly, our price action correlation with the trend line is a breakout and a double back test. So all you need now is a go. What is a go? A break, hook, and go. A bullish engulfing candle. That's all you need now, man. So on the new day with Asia waking up, we would be blessed to see it, wouldn't we? Yes, wrecked is the language of love. Mike gets it. Yeah, really welcome everyone, Brad. That's real. And the poll, of course. The poll. 99.50, not been back tested, but probably will. If not, that's just testament to how bearish it is, right? You gotta go test it at least once to say, nah, we're dumping here. Alright, Moon Boys. You are the majority here. Is Bitcoin trying a flea flicker? Could be. It could be a flea flicker, man. I would say a break hook and go could be like a trick play like that. Good to see everybody, nerd herds. You're already speaking in past tense like the stream's not even live anymore. Which, you might be watching this and it isn't live anymore. Why would I be Garth Brooks' son or nephew or something? Rumlog, do you get that? Game Tight, welcome to the Discord, man. Yeah, you're welcome, man. It's John, dude.
Bruh.
It's not a chug. It never will be a chug. No matter how much you dream it, it would not become reality.
I'm your Huckleberry Mitringo. Gun. Spin your chug so I can have another in my back pocket. Blinking face.
It's just not gonna happen, dude. It's not gonna happen right now. Boom. Get wrecked. Logan gets wrecked though. Someone inform him. He owes like 80 or something chugs now, I think, since his absence.
Bruh.
Thanks, dude, for the slow chat, man. You've been blowing up the jar today. Very grateful for all of you. And thanks for all the new patrons and the patrons that have stuck around for all this time. It means everything. 100% crowdsourced stream, unlike many others you watch. No, I have not been to Ibiza before. Hey, it's Cole Cooper, man. Thanks for joining the Patreon yesterday, dude. Good to see you. TA station at Birmingham. What am I gonna do? Show up with lanyards on and... Have you heard about our Lord and Savior technical analysis? If you haven't, here, take a pamphlet. Is that how we do it? We give them swag, stuff you all get. Hey, it's Manny, man. South African Jesus man. 70 South African runs. Sorry, chat. It's not going the way we want so far. Maybe we back test it again or we dump. Pretty weak so far. I mean, the follow the price action, it's been a nice run, but look at the positive momentum. It's pretty trash, you know. It's like I can't really get things going, man. Ugh. Thanks, Manny, dude. Look, I can't really get things going, dude. I'm trying so hard. Much lower levels than before. What a joke. So it just doesn't look like we're going to get much action on this stream. Even with a back test. Probably back test again, if anything. Before dumping or pumping. This is the old way. With all the harmonics. It's beautiful. Range bound, 8,500 to 9,950 to 10,000, dude. A pullback here. We did pull back. We had a pullback when we had a false breakout. Then we've had plenty of pullbacks. Alright, Danny. Bye. Falling through methods on the daily? No, absolutely not. You can't have falling through methods on the daily. Oh, no, you'd have to have a complete confirmation tomorrow. I mean, we have one more scrub day and then another day of bearishness. Sure, but that's... You can't say at all. It's not even an idea. What if we just pump today or dump today? You know, it's like too early. Way too early. No, Boasner. It's not the 3 butterfly pattern. It is the butterfly into the bat into the shark. Literally. No inverse head and shoulders. No. Hey, dude, it's Manny Man. He's being very quiet today. Manny, thanks for the 4. The bat in the jar. I almost filled it up. Holy crap. See, this is like, well, in harmonics, they have reversal zones, the areas, and they reversed at those areas. This one was a little wacky. But yeah, we don't get much information now. But again, that's why we've been looking at the other chart, like the symmetrical triangle. The Ganondorf sword pattern? No, I don't think that's one of them. Let me check Casey Stubbs' book again. Nah, there's no Ganondorf pattern in there, sorry. No, Ganondorf is like, you know, these levels, 11K, 11.5, that's Ganondorf levels, sorry. We're down in the We're in the Water Temple right now. We're talking about Zelda. The Water Temple. If you played Zelda 64, you know how difficult that level was. Especially if you were younger playing it. It's like... The Water Temple is the range between 8,500 and 9,950. Book it. Did he? Netica? Is that real? Someone want to confirm that? It was. Rimlog. It sucked. We got this, man. We're gonna break the Water Temple, dude. Look how deep we are into the Water Temple. We've like scuffed around. We've tried. We've finally made it, man. It's only taken us a little over a month to complete the Water Temple. We're gonna soon find out if we are destroyed and are just gonna game over and quit, rage quit. That's when we fail and break the range to the downside. But if we defeat the Water Temple, then it's a breakout to the upside for real, not jokes this time. This was a joke. Kirk, yeah, we covered Ethereum pretty freaking early into the stream. We also looked at ETHE, which is Grayscale Ethereum Trust. Very, very good looking chart. It's pumping like mad. Copying what you called Nintendo to complain about the Water Temple, dude? WrestleJam, yeah, you had to go in and out of the temple with the boots. The iron boots, right? How's Atani looking? Tezos? What is it? We really didn't look at it today. We haven't looked at many of the alts. There were so many requests at the beginning, got backed up, and then like over an hour went by before I was even done. So, unfortunately, you're failing, right? You are not having a good time here. $3 is such a critical freaking area, man, that we knew if you finally got above it for real, you were going to go to 333. But we're below it. We're at 299, and you can see this price action. We're really struggling here, and it's going to tell you it's probably Bitcoin, like on Bitcoin for performance. If Bitcoin stays strong or doesn't dump violently to the downside, Tesla's got a chance. If Bitcoin dumps violently, you're probably coming straight down to 280 and lower, maybe. You might follow the channel, Bitcoin dumps. But, again, if Bitcoin remains calm, war continues to rally up, get back above $3, you could see yourself at 333 really fast. Beautiful uptrend, though. Hard or impossible to argue with how great it looks. There you go, Atani, man. Or there you go, Tezos. How was the analysis of... Here, let's do it like this. Dang it, it's not going to let me have it up there. There you go. See, your analysis of Atani. WrestleJam, you are wrecked. Or are you wrecked? Yeah, Bitcoin fails, you're destroyed. You're screwed. Yep. Bitcoin holds on and isn't violently bearish, then you might be okay. But I'll say you probably don't want to be messing around with Tezos once it breaches like 275 or 260, these local lows. You start making lower lows. It's only making higher highs, higher lows. It's nice. Really nice. NPAW, yeah, there's one called Total 2. That is the chart that shows all the altcoins excluding Bitcoin. And then there is Total itself, TOTAL, that is Bitcoin and all the alts combined. GoldenEye was an amazing game. Yes, I agree. I should do a GoldenEye stream. Tuxedo, rent a really nice tuxedo. Hey, it's a Donny, man.
Thanks for that, mate. Can we reach the 500 likes resistance though?
Oh, it's not up to me, Atani, man. Thanks for the 10 pounds. If you're into FIFA, check him out. He's kind of a legend in the FIFA community. Just saying. I'm sure there's probably somebody out there in this community that plays FIFA that maybe didn't know that. I don't know. Thanks, dude. I would say click his channel. You can't do that anymore because of all the sex bots. They ruined it. till 500 likes. Is that possible? We got 25 likes to go till 500. Can we do it, chat? The 800 y'all. So we got the technology and the power. Oh yeah. Sergio, remember I was saying it's like if there's no TTS, I can't really do the request, right? It's like that's how it works, unfortunately. And it's like a $3 minimum for TTS, you know. Because it's like if like people tip $1 or $1.50, you know, requesting something, all right, they could disrupt the stream. The whole stream they could dictate, you know, like.
Vaychain still doing things or not?
Sweaty jalapenos, sweaty jalapenos, jalapeno. Come on, Bubbles, give me some jalapeno chips. VChain was doing things. It's pulled back some. Whatever. Look at this. It's so gorgeous, man. But then you go to the daily. And you see that we didn't quite get to that top of the range, did we? We were close, man. We were infinitesimally close. The price to that. But not much of a pullback, right? I mean, it's bullish right now, and yeah, you can continue to sell up. Where's support? Support is like confirmation line from this old pattern, January 17th of 2020. See the range, man. There's, like, maybe there's going to be support down at 0.6 of 1 cent, but no pattern development, just a straight line up, and now you're, you know, cooling off some. Look, you were extremely overbought. You were at 83 plus on the RSI on the daily, and now you're only at like 70. So you're just cooling the jets. We have a beautiful range. Could always backtest 4.7 or really 0.5 of 1 cent. That just because that is kind of a high right back here. You never backtested it, so if you're not lucky and the macro sells off, that's where you could find yourself. But for now, man, it's great range near the top though, right? Is the 500 resistance broken? Let's go do
Hype in the chat.
Seriously, thank y'all. 504 likes. Exceptional. Best freaking community out there, dude. So on so 330 like or 330 subs to go until 30,000 chat. Can we do it? It might take a while. We might have to get a big pump or dump stream to achieve it, seems like. It's probes, man.
For giggles, wax P/USD on Bitrex, please. Great fundamentals with Tops partnership and blockchain games. Much love.
Thank you, Robert, for the 6s. I like that. I mean, hey, everyone take note of Robert. Aranoviki. I think I said it right. Roomlog, how did I do there? You're the Italian one. Look what he did. He asked me for the asset, the pair, and the exchange. Good guy, Robert A. Aronoviki. The salute. Chindan. So huge engulfing, or not engulfing, just a huge impulse candle today. There's no TA I can actually do on this though, man. So wax the US dollar, wax P the US dollar. It's overbought, right? 75. So I mean, like, you know, there's no edge for a long, for a real trade. I mean, maybe, you know, it's an S coin, so one just buys and it just moons. That's not trading though. That's literally like Great FOMO 2017 stuff, right? Where yeah, I'm just buying now cause I expected to go higher. 7.2 cents. Nice move up. Again, very little TA I can do on this. You get it, right? JMob, it will be lit no matter what happens, okay? No external forces are going to destroy how amazing the next meetup's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be devoted to the 30k subs, though. I mean, it could be. Robert, did I say it right? Oronoviki. Well, I don't think Rimlog responded. Get wrecked, Rimlog, wherever you are. Oh, there he is. He said all in meetup, though. He didn't give me any kind of feedback. Oh my god, you hear the saxophone chat? Tell me there's something we can do here. Oh my god, it's broken. Give me a sec. Yeah, I just never know if I'm going to use it or not. The actual, Come on, man. So disappointing why it does that. Oronoviki. Oh, what a joke. That's stupid. That's so dumb. What an awful widget. That doesn't do anything. What? Saxophone, that's all it is? No filters for the saxophone. Hey, Manny, man, thanks for the 40-cent super chat. Why are you mad, dude? What the problem is, dude? Are you mad about Bitcoin not doing anything right now? Not being volatile? Being something store value? Is there a poll going? Yes, Amish. There is. Here it is. If you want to vote on it, it's still happening. I mean, I just could put the sunglasses back on. This is always the coolest, man. Hey, here with the cool TA with Mitch Ray, man. How you doing?
Bruh.
It's a saxophone tat, man. I'm so freaking cool. Alright, we're still just, after that bullish impulse candle, I mean, you're just on your third red candle of just not much movement. Right, starting to fall back into, I mean, this is really important here, I think. But you still are regarding it somewhat, right? $337 likes. Wow. Crazy, dude. So extended coverage, I mean 20 minutes of extended coverage, just hanging out, just like on a hope and a prayer that there might be price action, but it doesn't seem likely right now, does it? Oh, is that it? He's Manny Man. Why are you mad, dude? Why did you give me a sad face sticker? I'm concerned. It's all good though, man. So, like, you know, don't be mad. I'll be coming back tonight. Anyway. But wasn't there, like, Wax coin, too? So there's Wax P coin now, and there's Wax. How many, friggin' tickers I gotta keep up with these days? Never heard, I guess. What are you talking about, man? What does that even mean? Okay, at least you're cognizant. I mean, of what's going on. You don't want to fall below this. We want to test 99.50. Whether we break it in moon or not, it seems like it's... If you don't, that's, I think, really bearish. Oh, the Saks face tap. Oh yeah, I got it in prison. Yeah, man, that was what I was doing. Had to survive somehow. Had to gain influence, but I did it with song. Brendan, that's unfortunate to hear, but I think the only thing we can say is get wrecked. Sorry, dude. Here's the link to the Promised Land. What's up, best Pablo? You're gonna eat 2 Utes.
South African rand to US dollar mad. Just wanted your opinion on new all-time SPX 500 used high incoming / new all-time unemployment / maybe 1% rules the world?
I guess, dude. And they know that the world they live in will come crumbling down if they do not prop up the stock market, because that is where all the wealth is concentrated, right? I mean, boomers control all the wealth, and they're at retirement age and beyond. And if we get more crashing and dumping, then they're going to pull out all that money, and everything's going to come unraveling. So they're doing everything they can to keep that propped up, that system. Where it's like President Trump, you know, all these presidents, they kicking the can down the road. They just get a bunch of money printed and they do things, right? Whatever their policy is. And it's like just a nuclear bomb was, or a nuclear, or just a freaking rocket ship was on the Fed and President Trump's foot, right? And he kicked it while it was launching, and kicked that can, and it like kicked the can like 2 miles down the road. So, I mean, that's kind of what unlimited quantitative easing is, right? Rocket ship on your shoe when you kick the can. I don't know. You get it. What a run, man. We're doing things. Wow. Very good. I mean, pattern down here too. There was, anyway. I mean, you can clearly see you broke out right there, like May 20th. Jeez. Higher lows, consecutive high. Look at this accumulation going on. Wow, there was definitely something happening here, but it's all over now. You've broken it. We're almost near, probably near the measure move. We're getting closer. Look at that. You're really gonna like here how the acceleration of accumulation, right? So you had that trend line, and then you draw another trend line, and you can see right here, right? More accumulation than before, more than before. I broke out. So, I mean, if you want the 100% measure move, we can do it. It's kind of hindsight now. It's not helping anyone, but you know, whatever. Education, people have never seen this. They're like, dang, is that how it works? Oh, okay. Look at this, dude. Many men. 0.0596 is to target. You are at 0.0587. How about that, man? Alright, man, let's this should be visible on the daily. It's too small of a pattern. Probably. Makes sense. 0.51% today. If we want to use Fibonacci too, we can. No big deal. High to low. look at us. We're at the 382, the beginning of the golden zone. So if this is extremely bearish, you might get a reversal over here. All right, you can see bearish divergence already setting in with a higher high in price, lower levels on the oscillators. Oh boy. Little divergence, man. You get it? Divergence on a higher high and near the target of this little pattern. But if it's to reverse and then pivots, making a higher low and runs again, well, you know, we got more targets. But the golden zone itself for the South African Rand is between 0.0590 and 0.0639. Now let's go to the daily real quick. Yeah, not much going on, man. Like nothing to the 618 really. I mean, few valleys here.
Mitch,
What's up, Dustin?
on Noobzilla. Not much to look left on, but at 0.006 heavies is maybe time to bail.
0.0 was that 6/1000th of a penny? No, 6/10 of 1 penny. Jeez. Sounds like it's on sale, man. Zill, what do they do again? They make Zilicas? Oh yeah, I remember Zilicas, dude. Yeah, it's been mooning, it looks like. Good for it. Wait, let me finish this. Thank you, dude, for the 1009, Dustin C. So, like, man, really, where you are, not much resistance. I mean, there's one valley from January 2016. This has a chance to have a really nice run back up. If we're talking about technicals, I don't know about the fundamentals, you know, like, what's going to happen, you know, that's different. But technically, not much of really any major resistance, maybe until the 618 at 0.0638, which is near the 200-day moving average, like really at it. Wow. Yeah, I agree.
That's pretty neat.
What a run, man. What a run. Wow, what a freaking winner, dude. Anyway, yeah, it finally broke some critical areas at 1.19 cents. You know, it had created its own little base here, fell below it, finally got back above it, and then once it got back above this little ice line, it just ran to this area, you know. I mean, did it even really stall here at this peak? Kind of. So the next target, I mean, really, if Zill's gonna keep going, which I don't know, then it's like 2.5 cents. Crap load of volume. No like pattern though, no like edge. There's not much bearish divergence of any at all. It's just convergence. It's so you think like if it's gonna sell off, maybe you'd get lucky with a back test of 1.2 cents before it ran to higher prices. So it's just high and it's broken resistance, man. So yeah, all these areas could act as a support. Look, I mean, you're above this one right now. You're trying to stay above it. You stay above this long enough, you could very well see the 2.5 cent area. So whatever, man. It's crap, but recently it's been doing well. Congratulations. Seriously. Zill. I don't think, will there be more protests from the economy collapsing? No, I don't think people are going to have time for that. They're going to have to keep working, right? No, this is not purple and gold. This is like gray and yellow. This is yellow hammer. That's the Alabama State bird, the yellow hammer. Do you see it? It's a sick logo. It's the last job I ever had, or the last career I ever had, Yellow Hammer News. Okay, so 97.92 right now on Bitcoin on the daily. Not much going on. I mean, even though there really is stuff going on, we are in the third or the sixth movie of Star Wars, and we're nearing the throne room or the Emperor's Chambers scene. It's coming. Not until we hit 99.50. And if we don't ever hit 99.50 and start dumping, then that means that Luke Skywalker was such a scrub, he got killed before even making it to the Emperor's Chambers. What a joke. Discord link posted in the chat again. Thanks to the nearly 700 people here. As we just hanging out. We got Patreon night tonight, another stream, so it's like whatever. Nexus, don't say that, man. Don't say that, because we don't know if he's actually a scrub yet. Okay. I thought it was kind of pathetic though. It's like, really, dude? You're just gonna throw your lightsaber down and die? I mean, that's not a very good insurance policy. I guess his insurance policy was his dad or something, right? But that's a terrible gamble. It's like his dad like committed genocide on like so many people and Jedis and all that. So it's like, you really gonna like trust that he's going to do it when you could just take the glory? I don't know, dude. It's a really touchy ending. Okay. Dang, man, that is freaking awesome. Look at this today, chat. The Discord, new freaking community member. Let's go, dude.
Hype in the chat.
Yeah, Force Lightning. Even though, remember, Yoda could have just taught him, said, hey man, the Emperor does this thing, right? We all know it. It's a joke now, right? I think everyone, even Family Guys, made fun of it. Huge plot hole. That's what Obi-Wan did. Yeah, Obi-Wan just gave up. Well, he knew he was going on to the Promised Land, I guess. Immortality. Bitcoin King, nah, I don't use it. You don't have to use that crap at all to be successful at all, dude. All right. But the thing about it, it's like, if you're gonna use it, you better not use it alone. You better, and if whatever the signal is for it, you better have coinciding variables with it. All right. That's the most important thing here. Hey, if you use Ichimoku, congratulations. That's fine. I don't use it. But if you're using Ichimoku or something, you better have other variables that line up with what it's saying, signaling the market's gonna do next. That's most important. Dang, man. Good God. What a toxicology report. Terrible. Alright, man. I think we've, it's been a good one, dude. Alright? Know that we have broken back out of that little triangle. And the battle for the Death Star in Endor is going on right now. And when we test 99.50, that is when the Emperor, Darth Vader, and Luke Skywalker do their scene, okay? We don't know who's going to win, though. This is important here, alright? It's the breakout, man. It's the re-breakout. Return of the breakout. The movie, of course. Perfect. There it is. So hold that, engulf these candles, and test 99.50. Fulfill your destiny, Bitcoin. Fulfill it. Test it. Fail and go to 0. Test it. Break it. Go to 1 trillion. All right? Hold on, man. We'll be back tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern for the Patreon stream. So you're not going to get the exact same stream you get here or every single other day of the week. It's different. So you're just going to have to understand it's a stream devoted to the people that support this community. So you can be a member of that by joining the Patreon. It's the 4th of the month, the 4th best month to join the Patreon. Trade setups, education, Discord exclusivity, stupid amounts of value. All right. So hang on, man. Just hang on. Thanks for the likes, the love, the support, the contributions, the new patrons of old. I'll be back. Till next time, respect the TA.
JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.